Welcome back. Well, it wouldn't have been the 4th of July without a giant cherry pie in George, Washington. Here with a story is Ryan Lancaster.
The 56th annual Independence Day celebration in George was everything a patriotic small-town party should be. Spectators came from miles around to watch a parade wind past the George Community Park, showcasing the people and professions that serve as a backbone for the city, from firefighters to farmers. Classic car buffs were well represented, as were local rodeo queens and even the town's namesake, Mr. Washington himself. Later on, there was lots of live entertainment to keep the crowd happy, including the line-dancing grannies from Ephrata.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style.
Dodie Pierce is the only original member left in the group. She's been doing it since 1994, practicing 3 times a week at the Ephrata Senior Center. Like many of the grannies, Pierce says she keeps doing it for the love of dance.
Because we don't have husbands, and when we did, they didn't like to dance. So.
Her late husband Lyle was an Army Ranger, and the holiday always reminds her of his service.
It was in D-Day, and it's always been, July the 4th has always been the most important day of the year.
In a pause between entertainers, Pauline Graz Van Dyke told of the first time she visited George to watch her uncle Charlie Brown dedicate his new township back in 1957.
I said, who would live here? It's too hot, no trees. But look at it now. It's just beautiful. So the community has done a wonderful job.
A 30-year resident of George, she was one of the original members of the Georgettes women's group. As in past years, the Georgettes' world's largest cherry pie was a big draw, serving hundreds of people throughout the afternoon. But the oversized dessert was far from the only thing to eat at the George Community Park, where vendors of all kinds sold their wares to a steady stream of people. One visitor was Herb Petrak of Ephrata, who was representing the veterans of foreign wars.
We'll be doing the flag raising and the bell ringing, and it will be acknowledging this holiday.
He shared what the 4th of July means to him.
Well, it means what most all of us have fought, and a lot of them have died for, to keep our country free and to keep the bad guys out.
Joshua Askren was there with the Civil Air Patrol out of Ephrata.
The 4th is a very important time, especially for us being an auxiliary of the Air Force. We really have to show we're representing the Air Force in a way because we're wearing their uniform.
Misty iFIBER was also representing the Civil Air Patrol. Her parents both served in the Air Force and brought her up to appreciate the freedoms enjoyed by all Americans.
Both my parents have always just taught me the different rights of freedom and everything, and I'm just blessed that I have such great parents and a great country that's free.
Speaking at the celebration was 13th District Representative Matt Manweller, who said all holidays are special times because they encourage us to reflect on what's important.
And the 4th of July today allows us to reflect on how America is unique among all countries in the world. While most countries are founded upon a common language, a common ethnicity, a common geography, America is unique in the world in that we are founded upon a common set of ideas. And that makes us different. Doesn't matter where you come from, what you look like, what your color is, what your gender is, as long as you hold fidelity to a certain set of ideas, all are welcome. And that makes us special, and that's what makes today special.
For iFIBER 1 News, this is Ryan Lancaster reporting.
Thank you, Ryan. We'll be back right after this.